Hi, welcome to ITTV, the voice of software engineers. Today we are at STPI. He is Mr. Arjun. He is the resident mentor. We will ask in detail about what are all the services they are offering from the STPI. Hello, sir. Welcome to ITTV.
Very nice to meet you.
What are all the services you are offering, like encouraging these entrepreneurs? Tell us in detail in which segments you are encouraging the new startups.
Okay. Yes. So, Image Center of Entrepreneurship is an accelerator program for early stage startups in gaming, animation, VFX, artificial intelligence, and computer vision. There are these 5 domains that we exclusively focus on, and we help entrepreneurs who are starting up their businesses into these domains. We run an accelerator program of 6 months, which is a cohort based program. And during these 6 months, we take these startups from a very early stage of their existence, and we make them mature enough. They can go and attract new customers. They can go and attract new investors into the market. So this is a very fast-tracked, high-energy program, during which we work with these startups. We get them access to best-in-class mentors from the industry. We help them get access to the market through conferences such as HICIA and through other empaneled ecosystem enablers. And lastly, we help them get access to investors. And for the investors, we prepare a very detailed deal flow, which is very specialized into the domains that these investors are interested in investing in. So we create very highly curated deals for investors, and we help some of these startups to reach to the next stage of growth in their entrepreneurial journey.
What is the minimum eligibility criteria to approach you?
There is no minimum eligibility criteria. What we've observed is that anyone who is planning to start a startup who has developed a prototype, who has developed something that is beyond an idea. If there is a product, even if it is not a functioning product, but even if it's a product, we are happy to accept those as long as they belong to these 5 domains. What we have observed is that the startups who benefit the most out of these programs are startups that have developed at least a prototype, or what we call as a minimum viable product. What we do is we take these founders with their products, and we immediately start getting them introduced to, like I was saying, the best in the class mentors. These mentors will help these founders across the board, whether it is in technical implementation, whether it is in product development or refinement, whether it is in developing their marketing strategy, or whether it is in finding customers, the right customers, or finding the right pricing strategy for them. So we've observed that the startups that have developed an initial prototype, those are the kind of startups that benefit the most out of our program. But that said, we are not limited to startups. If we encourage any founder who has a startup anywhere on the spectrum, we encourage them to apply to our cohort, and we try our best to give them the best possible mentoring, market access, and investment support to these startups.
What are the recent achievements from STPI or this image?
We've run 2 cohorts so far. We have accelerated 16 companies in 2 cohorts. We started our operations in the middle of the pandemic. But since then, we have grown, and we are just about to start our 3rd cohort, in which we are expecting anywhere between 20 to 25 companies. I'm very happy to state that a lot of our companies have achieved exemplary success in their entrepreneurial journey. For example, one of our companies called Banzan Studios, which is a gaming company, they have managed to land a deal with some of the biggest mobile games distributors, such as Glance and Geo Games. Their games are live on these platforms, and they are reaching an audience of over 1 crore people every day. Just like that, another of our startups called Marcos Gaming, which is a startup that works in the field of esports, they have grown their revenues multifold just in the duration of 6 months during which they were working with us. They are achieving big accolades. Very recently, one of their Pokemon teams in an esport tournament has qualified for the Asian Championship. Another one of our startup called TrueVoice.ai, which is an intelligent AI-based voice bot service. When they came to us, they had a different business model. We helped them pivot to a new business model, and through that, they have now managed to attract a lot of big-ticket enterprise customers such as some of the biggest banks in the United States and so on and so forth. These are just handpicked examples. On a general scale, almost each one of our startups has gone on to achieve something very spectacular during and after the incubation, the acceleration of their company.
These are the really great achievements from Image and STPI. So coming to the new startups, basically they have an idea, they have a solution, but they don't know about the minimum viable product, how to monetize their skills. What do you suggest for the new startups?
So, our advice to any new startup would be entrepreneurship is a very lonely road, and if you're pursuing this journey in silos, it can get very difficult. It does make a lot of sense during your early entrepreneurship days to attach yourself with the right kind of partners who can help you achieve your goals, who can brainstorm with you, and who can critically tell you that there is something wrong with your product or your marketing strategy and you need to pivot it or you need to change it. That is something that we endeavor to do at our COE, and we have seen our founders work achieve some very good results through that. So my sincere advice to founders is keep talking to other founders, keep engaging with the ecosystem, and align yourself with an accelerator that is with an incubator or an accelerator that is aligned into the same domains as what your company is building for, and that can really help you navigate through the struggles and the nuances of early stage entrepreneurship.
So new startups, how they can reach you, sir? How they can apply with association with your organization?
So we run, like I was saying, we run an accelerator program, which is a 6-month program. We are going to launch our third cohort, for which we have already shortlisted some startups, and we are expecting to launch it in the next 15 days or so. However, what I would urge any other founders that are working in the domains of gaming, VFX, animation, artificial intelligence, and computer vision to go on our website image.stpi.in. There are contact details. If you have any interest or any queries, please feel free to write to us. We have a very active team. We'll immediately respond to you, and we'll guide you about when our next cohorts are going to start. And even if our next cohort is a few months away, we can help you along the way through our incubation programs and other initiatives.
Thank you very much, sir. So startups utilize this opportunity and get the benefit out of these programs. Thank you.
Like చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. For more information, subscribe and stay tuned to ITTV.